Here's another solar waste stack sizing example. And in this example, we're starting with a few loads that have already been put on the drawing for us. We have a 2-inch branch at the uppermost story, draining 6 fixed units. The next branch is 3-inch with 15 fixed units, and the lowest story is 20 fixed units on a 3-inch branch. So the 2-inch branch draining into our solar waste stack, there's our names. So the 2-inch branch draining into the solar waste stack will be draining 6 fixed units into the vertical stack. And for solar waste stacks, we're going to check table 24106A. But it's important to note that with the stack table, you have to accommodate both of those columns to the right. The middle column is for total load drained to the vertical portion of the stack, and the right column has to be accommodated as well to ensure that we're not introducing more than a certain load to the stack at each floor. What we're trying to limit there is diaphragming of the stack and positive pressurization of too much load into the stack. So initially, checking table 24106A, a 2-inch stack can accommodate up to 24 fixed units on the vertical and up to 6 fixed units from any one story. So we're okay at that point. Uppermost portion of our stack could be 2-inch. Then we try and introduce a 3-inch branch with 15 fixed units. And although the total load on a 2-inch stack can accommodate up to 24 fixed units from the table, obviously with a 3-inch branch entering the stack at that point, we'll need to accommodate that size and stay 3-inch. So here we have again total load, 21 fixed units, having to size it at 3-inch to accommodate the upstream 3-inch branch. So our 3-inch stack now picks up another 3-inch branch. We have a total load at the base of 41 fixed units. A 3-inch solar waste stack can typically accommodate on the vertical up to 102 fixed units in total, but it can only accommodate 18 fixed units from any one story to a 3-inch stack. So for that reason, the base of stack below the most downstream connection will need to be 4-inch. The way you use the stack table when sizing is that you have to satisfy the middle column first, make sure you haven't exceeded the total load to the vertical stack, but you also have to satisfy the far right column, making sure that we haven't tried to introduce more load to the stack from one point than is permissible. Sizing the stack vent from table 2584, we would look up 4-inch base, serving in this case no more than 43 fixed units, as we have 41 fixed units. And if you look to the right, the first available length is 10.5 meters for 2-inch. So to say it another way, we're allowed to go with 2-inch on a length that wouldn't exceed 10.5 meters. So we have 6.5 meters, 4-inch base, no more than 43 fixed units, up to 10.5 meters for 2-inch stack vent. We don't have any reduction at this point that's not permissible. I'm not trying to connect a 2-inch stack vent to an 1.5-inch stack, for example. So we're consistent with our sizes, same size is fine, and we'd meet the requirements of Article 2584, Sentence 3 as well, that we're at least 1/2 the size of the base.